How you doing, people? It's your guy Crypto Coin 2 back with a NovaTech video on the Trajectory of Wealth channel. Now, there is an update, but it's not really a good news update if you have been noticing the trend with what NovaTech has been doing in terms of the FRIYAY payouts. Now, of course, the payouts are very, very small. It's what I call peanuts, chump change, if you want to call it that. Because for me, I'm a person that has over 30k. Of course, I've made a lot of that back over my time in NovaTech, but with what's in the account, I've been getting about $3 each week for the last couple of months. And with what's transpired Friday in terms of that not coming through, is it becoming that time where we say it's truly flatlined, or could this mean, okay, they stop doing that and something else is going to happen? It's like this ongoing cycle. And yeah, I'm just wondering, what do we do from here in terms of believing in NovaTech really getting that rebirth and coming back to life? Before I proceed, which I really should have done already, gonna disclaim I'm not a financial advisor. Just here sharing the information of the opportunities that I have invested in with risk factors considered. So in my time in NovaTech, I did make quite a bit back, but I was also putting back into the system. So it was a give and take. So it's not a total loss for me. And ultimately, I've made back the difference of what I haven't got in NovaTech elsewhere. But that's not the point. The point is no news from anywhere really, just pure silence, and now not even a ROI to cling on to. How do we navigate how we feel about NovaTech? A lot of people have, taken further action. Of course, that's something I've decided not to do, because just being in this space, in particular with crypto, DeFi, Forex, and passive income opportunities, I always know that there's an element of a risk once I deposit into someone else or something else for it to work for me. It's either going to or it's not. So when things do go left, I don't tend to get too mad or angry or bitter about it. I just have to find my way to pivot and move forward and carry on my journey within this realm that we are in. The only thing for me is, with the owners being who they are, it would have been nice to get some kind of word out in some way, just to say we're still here, we're just trying to figure it out, but hang in there and let's see what happens next. If we have to go, then we'll try find a way to at least make people's initial be fulfilled. Platforms that don't really generally work that way, but with something like this, I look at it as a legacy platform. It's been here 4 years, functioning really well within that time before all the issues started coming into year 4. So 3 really strong years, and then year 4 kind of So yeah, it would just been nice to get something out of them to say, hang tight. Now, essentially, I'm always going to be trying to keep my ear to the streets when it comes to NovaTech, because I want it to revive, I want it to come back. So I'm going to always kind of hang on to it a little bit, and not because it's like the best platform out there in terms of yield and returns, but because it just had such a long run that I probably don't let it go as easily as other platforms. which I've been in, where, you know, once it's done, and we keep it moving. We have done that. A lot of us have done that and are, you know, reaping the rewards very well outside of NovaTech. But it's huge. NovaTech is massive. So for it to just kind of just fade into a careless whisper is a bit sad. But, you know, I guess it's just one of those things. What will be, will be. We will see what happens. If anything happens, it's always been that case over the last couple of months anyway. But with that small percentage not coming through on Friday, it's just having me thinking, is this really it? Is this how it ends? And it may possibly just be that. But I thought I'd update the people anyway, the community, just to know, well, just to say that I did notice what transpired in terms of that non-Friday peanut chump change coming through. All right. So yeah, what's your thoughts on it? As I said, I'm not those people that run here, report this and report that. I took the risk. That's on me. But also, I did get a lot back out of NovaTech, so it's not a total catastrophe in terms of the journey within it. It's not going to be the same for everyone, but do know the show goes on. There's a lot of options out there, and you can still really thrive in this space of crypto, DeFi, Forex, and passive income opportunities. High risk, low risk, medium risk. It's all risk. So it's just a mindset thing that you have to tune in and understand that at any given time, something can go wrong. And sometimes it's in the ownership's control, sometimes it isn't. And we just decide what we need to do for ourselves, whether it be exit stage left or continue. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully everyone's doing well, having a good weekend. And yeah, let's just stay positive on our trajectory of wealth, because there's so much to gain, even when some things seem like a real loss. Like and subscribe if you're catching the vibe. Stay diversified in the space, because as I say, you gotta have your main ones, then your backups, and then your backups to your backups, and then sometimes the backup ends up as the main one. So it's all a cycle, and yeah, we just have to choose as carefully as possible, which is very tricky in this kind of saturated market. But we can win. Protect your accounts, wallets and minds. And this is a not so great NovaTech update. So is it still on life support, or has it flatlined? Take care, people. I'll catch you soon.